What would happen if all the oxygen on Earth suddenly disappeared? For just 5 seconds? It sounds harmless. After all, 5 seconds is barely enough time to take a deep breath. But the reality would be far more dramatic than you might imagine. The moment oxygen vanished, the first thing you would notice is the air pressure dropping instantly. Oxygen makes up about 21% of the Earth's atmosphere. Without it, the atmosphere would suddenly lose a huge portion of its pressure. Your inner ear would pop immediately, just like when an airplane rapidly changes altitude. But something even stranger would happen all around you. Every piece of exposed metal would begin to fuse together instantly. This is because oxygen forms a thin protective oxide layer on metal surfaces. Without it, metals could weld together on contact. Buildings, bridges, and vehicles would experience sudden structural stress. At the same time, the sky would change color. The beautiful blue sky we see every day exists because oxygen molecules scatter sunlight. Without oxygen, the sky would suddenly become much darker, almost black. But the most dangerous effects would come from the sun. Earth's ozone layer, which protects us from harmful ultraviolet radiation, is made from oxygen. Without oxygen molecules, the ozone layer would vanish instantly. Even during those 5 seconds, powerful ultraviolet radiation from the sun could begin reaching the surface. Now think about the ground beneath your feet. Much of the Earth's crust is made of oxides, rocks, and minerals that contain oxygen. If oxygen disappeared completely, these compounds would begin to destabilize. The ground could crack and shift as chemical bonds weakened. Even concrete structures would be affected since concrete relies on oxygen-based compounds to maintain its strength. Meanwhile, the oceans would begin reacting as well. Water is made of hydrogen and oxygen. Without oxygen atoms, the chemistry of water would be disrupted, potentially leading to violent reactions in the atmosphere and oceans. Fortunately, this nightmare scenario would only last 5 seconds. As oxygen suddenly returned, the atmosphere would rush back into balance. Air pressure would normalize. Chemical reactions would stabilize, and life on Earth would continue, although the brief disappearance would leave behind massive damage. This thought experiment reveals just how essential oxygen is for our planet. It is not only what we breathe, it shapes our atmosphere, protects us from radiation, and even holds together the materials that build our world. 5 seconds without oxygen might sound harmless, but in reality, it would be one of the most chaotic moments Earth could ever experience. Please like and subscribe if you want more knowledgeable videos.